From where you're watching us, this is Sports This Morning on your award-winning channels television. My name is Yemi Adebayo. Well, it's another day to take a trip across the morning spinning world of sports, and we're going to bring to you all that has been happening in the world. And as usual, a lot is happening, so we'll bring all of that to you this morning. But first, let's check the top stories from this part of the world. It's a quantum leap for Nigeria's tennis star Aruna Quadri. The GD Toledo's of Portugal star has moved to the 30th position on the International Table Tennis Federation rankings. Also today, the Int'l Stadium in Akwa Ibom opens with an international friendly between West African rivals Nigeria and Ghana. The stadium is expected to be commissioned later today by President Goodluck Jonathan. Africa's football ruling body, CAF, selects Super Eagles duo of Vincent Iyama and Ahmed Musa as part of the 25-man list for the 2014 African Footballer of the Year award. And lastly, the league management company of Nigeria has shifted the week 38 matches in the Globe Premier League to November 16 to allow issues arising from protests of some clubs to be adequately addressed by the Nigerian Football Federation. We'll go on a break. We'll bring to you highlights from the Dutch League. When we return, Kunle Phillips joins me for the rest of the show. Welcome back. That was highlights from the Dutch League. You just saw Ajax doing what they do best in the Dutch League. That's beating all their opponents. All right, Kunle Phillips joins me now, and Kunle, let me quickly welcome you. There's a lot to talk about this morning, but first let me welcome you to the show.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, it's always good to be on the show.
All right. Well, this morning you can get your views across to us. Let us know how you feel about some of the things we've talked about. The opening of the Int'l Stadium today with the friendly match between Nigeria and Ghana. Of course, to talk about Aruna Quadri, talk about Globe Premier League with 38 matches postponed, and a whole lot of things happening in the world of sport. And this is how you could do it on Facebook channels, iPhone Sports, on Twitter, @channels_sports, and of course at my personal handle, that's Yemi Adebayo 20. Let us have your view this morning on the show. Okay, let's quickly talk about this one. Came in late last night. talking about Vincent Enyama and Ahmed Musa making it to the 25-man list of players who would, at the end of the day, one of them will be named the African Footballer of the Year. A lot of players there, but of interest to us is Ahmed Musa and Vincent. I don't know if you agree if those are the players from the Super Eagles that should be on that list.
Yeah, I think the two players deserve to be on the list, particularly Vincent Enyama. And I think what CAF is actually looking at is the performance of the players from the month of January till November.
Well, sorry to cut you, but a lot of us don't understand the yardstick.
The yardstick, absolutely.
CAF
talked about, performances of players from January till November,
okay.
And they also talked about, how the players fared at both national team and their clubs. But oftentimes when you get to see the winner emerge, probably the winner doesn't really get to do well for his country. But of course, probably he did well for the national team. So for me, these two players, their inclusion is well deserved. Enyama deserves to be on the list.
That's Enyama and Musa making the short list. It's going to be pruned down to 10 at some point.
Yeah.
It's going to go down to 3. It's been a long time that we've had a Nigerian. Well, Mikel last year,
he made the top 3.
Between before Mikel made it last year, it was 10 years.
It was 10 years, but I really
JJ
doubt. In all honesty, I think these two players will not make the final 10-man list that will be thrown down.
Not
later.
even one of them.
None of them will make it.
All right. Let's go to the next one in the awards that is of interest to us. And this man, a lot of us wanted him to be at the World Cup. He was at the World Cup, didn't get to play as much as we would have loved him to. Ejike Ozoye is on the CAF shortlist as well for African players based in Africa. And he comes up against a formidable opponent in the late South African goalkeeper, talking about Senzo Meyiwa. But talk about Ejike's chances of making this one.
Yeah, I think this is the only good chance I think we have. We have in the different categories. Ejike Ozoye is actually, remember that the last African Nation Championship that was held.
Was the MVP?
Yeah, he was the most valuable player and one of the very top African players. He has really done very well for his club before he moved on to Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa. I think he really has his work cut out with, just like you said, with players like the deceased Senzo Meyiwa, who is also included in the list. But I think this one we really have a very good chance of winning it. Remember that Butrika actually won it last year. Yeah. But I think Ejike Ozoye deserves to win it. All
right, we have a good chance. Kunle says probably making it to the short list of 10, short list of 3, and even the short list of 3, who says you cannot win. All right, let's move on. The big one happening today, let's quickly talk about that as well, the commissioning of the Uyo Stadium, and of course, what a way to open that stadium. Nigeria taking on West African rivals, Ghana. Pictures from this stadium. This is not the Allianz Arena. This is actually the Akwa Ibom Stadium, state of the art. I mean, we run out of adjectives to describe this magnificent edifice, this stadium. But the good thing that you can smile about, it belongs to Nigeria.
Yeah, it's really I'm really very happy and proud that this kind of facility can actually be in place in a country like Nigeria. I think it's a very good one. But one thing I just really want those that actually build this stadium to watch out for is the area of maintenance. The maintenance structure has been undoing in this country. But talking about in the past, we're talking about the game. Sad to know that Keshi has told us that he wouldn't be available for that game because he feels that the most important, on his agenda is the two-legged, the two headers, the game between Nigeria and Congo, and the other one against South Africa. But Amokachi will be leading
for this one.
Yes, we will be in charge.
The under-23 team of Ghana, the Black Meteors, they are around as well. They feel the tough, trained. Some have said the fact that this team had been together for a while and will count against Nigeria because we just unpicked some of the best players in the league, and probably there will be no cohesion.
Yeah, for me, they look more prepared than Nigeria. Listening to
but it's just a friendly.
Yeah, it's a friendly, but anytime Nigeria, I remember the antipathy.
They take it seriously.
They take it seriously. I remember some of my Ghanaian friends told me a couple of days ago that this team, they've been preparing, and they really want to come and, put up a very good display against Nigeria, and then probably beat Nigeria at the Akwa Ibom Stadium. But I really believe and I pray that this would not happen, because this will definitely,
let me put you on the spot. Somebody's going to make history today. Any player who scores would have his name written in gold.
Absolutely.
There's going to be, so scored the first goal at the Akwa Ibom
Stadium.
International Stadium. Okay. Who is that player likely to be? Is it going to be a Nigerian or a Ghanaian?
Yeah, me absolutely.
It's
I want a Nigerian to score first. I hope they will be the one to
have their name cast in stone, have a place in history.
Yes.
To be the first person to score.
And all the players I've been talking to, Ufomudo, I said, look, I really want to score a goal at the stadium so that my name can be
there is extra motivation for the guys.
Yeah, the president.
Yeah, these are the guys from Ghana having a feel of job. Extra motivation for them because you play well. Keshi might just, for those of them that are already in the main squad, you play well. It probably gives the coach another reason to consider probably putting you on the starting lineup. Yeah,
it's an advantage for the players, considering the fact that we have just few days into that all-important crucial game between Nigeria and the Congo in point. Now, I think all the players will really want to give their heart, the feelers we're getting from the camp of the Eagles. Having that most of the players, the likes of Azubike, Gweke, Bola Salame, they have really been doing very, very well. Not forgetting Ufo Udo have also been doing well. We wait to see how it eventually pans out, but I really don't wish that we lose this game, because winning this game will definitely put the guys in the right frame of mind. Remember that about four players from this team will be making in the original team list of Stephen Keshi.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Yeah, that will be prosecuting.
Good preparation for those four.
Absolutely.
Okay.